Okay, so for number 13, we have that A is a family of pairwise disjoint sets, and we want to prove that if the family B is a subset of the family A, then B is a family of pairwise disjoint sets. So before we get into this, let's just briefly recollect the definition of pairwise disjoint. And pairwise disjoint works like this. If we have, suppose this is the universe, and then we're representing sets within a family, you can see that, we can see that none of these sets have anything in common, right? So it goes beyond the intersection being empty, because if for example, if these two intersected right here, the intersection of the entire family would still be empty, right? Because there's no value that is common to every single set within that family. However, this family is not pairwise disjoint because these two have stuff in common. So we're dealing with a family where for every single pair of sets, none of them intersect, right? So let me just write here the definition. So maybe I can say that set 1 and set 2 are pairwise disjoint. If either S1 is equal to S2 or S1 intersection with S2 is empty. So we're saying, hey, the only condition where the two sets, their intersection is not empty is if the two sets are equal, right? So this is the definition of pairwise disjoint. So now let's prove the statement here. So we're going to say let B be a subset of the family A, where B is a collection of sets, right? Let B1 and B2 be elements of the family B. As the family B is a subset of the family A, it means that B1 and B2 belong to A, right? That's what it means for it to be a subset. Note that A is a family of pairwise disjoint sets. So because B1 and B2 belong to A, and A is a family of pairwise disjoint sets, it must mean that B1 and B2 are pairwise disjoint. So B1 is equal to B2, or B1 intersection with B2 is empty. So we have shown, hey, for these two sets that we got from the family B, well, those two sets must also be in the family A. And because A is a family of pairwise disjoint sets, it must mean that B1 and B2 are pairwise disjoint. So because we took two generic sets, right, we didn't assume anything about them, it just shows that any two sets from the family B will have these properties. So therefore, our conclusion is going to be, therefore, the family B is a family of pairwise disjoint sets. And that is it for our proof.